Hi there. You're listening to Universal Traveler. Actually, you're watching Universal Traveler. I've been doing a radio show called Universal Traveler for 12 years, so I have a tendency to still say listening, but now you're listening and watching. So I'm Astro-Cosmology. I have, as I mentioned, had a radio show now for 12 years called Universal Traveler. And it's on www.cjly.net. You can hear it Sundays at noon PST, or on the internet at www.cjly.net, or you can download the podcast for free later after about 2 o'clock PST at www.universaltraveler.ca. I wanted to talk a bit today about the bigger picture, because today is November 1st, 2011, which is 1/11/11, or we could say 11/1/11, depends on where you want to put the 11s and the ones. Which is a very auspicious time. And it's interesting that I noticed today at 11:11 a.m. Oh, right, it's 11/1/11 at 11:11. And 11 is, well, first of all, let's look at 1. Let's start with the 1. 1 is action, new action. It can represent change, as action represents change. But 11 is a macro level change, collective change, big change. Not just, I think I'll go and run out the door right now, but collective macro field movements. Very big change. So this is what we're looking at, especially with the 11/11/11 date coming up, which particularly is important at 11:11 a.m. and 11:11 p.m., depending on where you are. It's about vibration. It's not just about fancy numbers and interesting coincidences. They're coincidences. Numbers actually represent qualities of energy. So we're looking at triple macro level change. Now, the interesting part here is that the Gregorian calendar is actually has very little to do with natural cycles. So it's not what I would call a universal change. I would call it a consciousness change, a human consciousness change, because only the humans, as far as we know, are aware of that calendar. When it comes to even bigger, more natural cycles, like the Mayan cosmology and astrology, now we're looking at the entire universe being dialed to that, and that's certainly more macro, big picture, more important for the collective as well as ourselves, obviously. So this is a big awakening and a time to tune in. So I would suggest for the 11/11/11 date at 11:11 to tune into the 5 W's for yourself. Who am I going to be with? Where am I going to be at? What am I going to be doing? When am I going to pulse my intentions, which I would suggest 11:11 a.m. or p.m. ideally, not to say that anything else isn't important. Sometimes convenience is more important. And the who, what, where, when, and why. Why are you tuning in? Why are you pulsing your intention? These are activation portal energies, and we're talking about collective conscious energy in this sense. So very important to be aware of that level of it.